AIDEN Mcgeady will remain playing in AIDEN Mcgeady will remain playing his football in Scotland, however he will have to drop down to the second tier to do so. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football for your daily transfer roundup video. And the former Republic of Ireland winger AIDEN Mcgeady has left Hibernian. We all know that. He's been released by Hibs, but he's been picked up by Ayr United in a strange role, a role that I haven't really seen before. He is going to be a player technical manager, and this means he will be a player on the pitch, but having the technical director role off the pitch. Ayr manager Lee Bullen described it as an innovative appointment. The role has been informed to help AIDEN gain experience in areas he sees as potential career when he stops playing. So that is it. Mcgeady will be a player, but off the pitch he will be a technical director. Strange signing. Didn't see this one coming at all.
Did not see it coming, but you can definitely tell this is like the only way they could have got this deal over the line, by giving him a few added wee bonuses. Give him the job of the technical manager just to get him in the door.
I suppose it does. I mean, it's a good thing for Mcgeady. He will have experience as a technical director, and while it might not be where he wants to be, I mean, the Championship's not a horrible level, and who knows, maybe Ayr can push for promotion.
Yeah, maybe he could lead them back to the Premiership, the promised land. But
I wouldn't go that far. I think the guy's done.
Well, I mean, he's in a technical manager role, mate. Maybe we'll lead them back.
It'd be interesting to see what kind of wages AIDEN Mcgeady's on. But
which one of the Three Stooges of Hearts is the technical manager?
Fuck, they're all pish.
None of them the technical manager? They're technically pish?
They're all technically the manager. Anyway, technically, AIDEN Mcgeady is back in Scotland, playing for Ayr United, so strange one, but it's happened nonetheless. Motherwell signed North Macedonian midfielder Davor Srivadowski. We don't know who he is. Stuart Kettlewell thinks he's going to be an exciting signing though for the club. We know that Motherwell need to bring in players. I'm not quite sure if he is the answer. The 25-year-old signs a 2-year contract after leaving AEL Lissimo. So we'll have to wait and see if he's any good or not. But it remains to be seen. Bit of a weird signing. Don't know where this one has come from. It's a chance. Could pay off. Might not pay off. What's your thoughts on this guy?
Looks like an Aberdeen signing, Eastern Europe sort of manoeuvre. But like I said, I'm always going to praise a team that goes outside its comfort zone in the transfer market and makes a signing. So you never know. Hopefully, it works out for the Steelmen.
Bit of a risk, but might pay off.
That's a risk, but at the end of the day, I mean, Motherwell need to take risks or shite. So hopefully, this can get them over the line.
Yeah.
They've lost Van Veen, of course, scored the day against Hibs, for Groningen.
Goal scoring machine. There's been more signings though. St Johnstone have signed former Plymouth Argyle striker Luke Jecock on a 2-year contract, and apparently, according to Stephen McLean, he is here to score goals.
That's good to know.
I'd like to think so. The guy's a striker. If he's not here to score goals, then what is he doing?
Collect the wee paycheck.
So you'd have to wonder. Lecoq said that he is delighted to be here and ready to get to work. So I guess he wants to score goals as well. He says he's a player that likes to be inside the penalty area, but he can also score goals. He likes to drop deeper as well and help the link-up play. He was released by Plymouth, where he netted 37 goals in 118 matches. They've gained promotion to the English Championship, and he was released by them. So I'm guessing Plymouth don't believe he's good enough for that level.
Yeah.
That's what I'm taking from this. And 37 goals in 118 matches, it's less than a goal every 3 games.
It's alright, but realistically, I think St Johnstone, I say they need a bit more, but they're a weird club. I don't know. They could finish 5th or go down. I don't think this guy.
No, they ain't finishing 5th. What do you mean they could finish 5th? Fucking no chance this St Johnstone team finished 5th.
Yeah, there was no chance them doing a double, and they done that.
Yeah, as for Rangers though, they have announced the signing of Cervantes, although he will not be joining, I believe, until January.
Unless they can pay 1.2 million.
And it doesn't look like they are willing to pay that amount of money. And they've also had a £5 million bid for Danilo rejected. So 3.5 last month got rejected, £5 million this month. How much more will Rangers need to bid in order to get him?
I don't know. Feyenoord don't need to sell. They've come out and said that we would like to keep him because their main striker suspended for the first two group stage games of the Champions League.
Plus, he's 3 years left on his contract.
And they've made a lot of money in the transfer window already. I could see this not happening. But
I don't think Rangers have the funds that Feyenoord want.
And if this doesn't happen, then what's the excuse for not getting Cifuentes? Realistically.
Could be what Rangers are holding off on. Maybe they're waiting to see what happens with Danilo, and if they don't get Danilo, then they'll pay the money for Cifuentes up front.
I think if Rangers sign Cifuentes and Danilo, it's been a fucking great transfer window.
But yeah, for the sake of an extra couple of million or whatever it would cost, I think they should just back Michael Beale. It's a big season for Rangers. They want to take the league back to Celtic. They want to make sure they qualify for the Champions League group stages for the first time back to back in a long time. So yeah,
he's 24.
I think it's for the sake of Rangers, I would get this Cifuentes deal done now, and I would add a few million onto the Danilo transfer as well. I mean, they've rejected 5 million. Why not try 7?
Exactly. Get 7. Get him in. And if you bring in Danilo and Cifuentes, you cannot say the manager's not been backed. The only excuses will be on
the defence.
Michael Beale in the defence.
Yeah, I think that's probably where he could maybe do with an extra player. So we'll see if he adds anyone there. But I don't know. He seems to be spending all his money on midfield attacking players, strikers. So
sort yourself out, Beale. Come on.
Does he need to make a decent signing at the back, similar to like Celtic signing Carter Vickers?
Yes.
Does Michael Beale need that big, like £6-7 million centre back to come into Rangers and do a job?
Not necessarily a centre. I think someone can just be a bit versatile at the back.
Alright, someone shite then, like Phil Neville?
No, but if you look at it, I mean, Goldson and Souttar's your two starting centre backs. They're both good enough. Balogun, I think, is. Davies is not, and King's injured. Johnstone can do it, but he's injured, but he will be back soon. Then you look at, like, left back, Barisic. I just don't want a situation where he's playing week in, week out. Barisic's a liability, man. Good servant, but it's time to move on.
Time to move on, guys. That's what we're going to do here. That's the end of the video. So yeah, a couple of the smaller clubs in Scotland making some transfers, and I guess we'll find out if these players are any good. We don't know much about them. All we know is that AIDEN Mcgeady, back in the day, was a decent player. Got his big £8 million move to Spartak Moscow. Since then, though, his career's been pretty shit. Till next time, guys. Peace.